Well, here we go, VooToovers. It's your old Gert. And it's so bleeding cold here in Sussex. I've got my trousers on today, I have. Yes, I have, VooToovers. I thought, knock yourself out, Gertie, and cover up them bleeding old tree trunks of yours, because it's a bit cold and damp. Well, it is where I am anyway, VooToovers. So, yes, I don't suppose you saw the, well, complete shit fest that was my attempt at going live this afternoon, VooToovers. Did you see it? Did you see it? Hey, don't laugh. I just started doing a bleeding computer course as well, didn't I? And you know what they say. You know what they say. A little bit of knowledge. Well, it can stuff you up even worse, can't it? So, there you go. So, I went on the stream and you couldn't see me, or you could see me and I couldn't see you, and nobody could hear me, and one thing and another. So I started to try and do another stream, quick as you like, you know, double pronto, and that didn't work neither. So I just come out of there, and it says something about I've got to download a streaming thing, but it's always worked before, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Yes, maybe it's your VooTube. Well, it's the VooTube gods playing their things on us, isn't it? Yes, like they do, VooTubers, isn't it? Yeah, they like to keep us a bit lively, don't they? They like to keep us on our toes. So just when you get used to one routine, bosh, they change it all, you see. Yes, yeah, you need to be like bleeding Einstein, you do, and have a computer doctorate or something to be able to live stream on VooTube nowadays, or even do anything on VooTube nowadays. I'll tell you what, even if I can manage to upload this today, it'll be a bleeding miracle. I'll tell you, I have the worst luck in the world, you know, VooTubers. So, anyway, I did say I've been away, haven't I? Yes, I've been on a grand tour, I have. Yes, I have. So, yeah, well, what happened really is I got myself cryogenically frozen, VooTubers. I did, I couldn't help myself. I was there by a freezer, and you know what a freezer's full of? Food in it. So there I was in the freezer, door shut, and I got myself cryogenically frozen in there, didn't I, VooTubers? Yes, I blooming well did. So one thing led to another, I thought myself out, found myself in a different headspace, and got myself on VooTube. Yes, I did, so I'm here for you again, VooTubers, and I'll try and come back a bit. I think I might just keep this format, actually, because, well, I think it's idiot-proof. Mind you, say that. Famous last bleeding words, innit, from your old Gert. But anyway, so what's been going on? Well, Madame La Horizontale, hasn't she? She's been up to her shenanigans again, hasn't she? Rachel Wagland. Yes, she's been up to her shenanigans again, and she VooTubers. Yeah, well, give her time, you know. Her week usually goes from Tuesday to Tuesday. Or is it our week? I think it's our week now, isn't it? I can remember back, all the good days when Tuesdays were just another day in the week. And nowadays, every Tuesday, well, you can set your clock by it. You got your Rachel Wagland hallucinating the bleeding world, haven't you? With her vacuous, fatuous, supercilious, shallow and superficial bleeding pontifications that no one wants to bleed and listen to. So this week she had somebody on there, I mean, who was it? Nobody bleeding knows, no one's heard of her or seen her since, or even knew her before, I don't think. And, well, the other thing, apart from that Sophie Sophie Turdo, Trudeau, Bird, or whatever she is, I don't know what she is, I mean, she's trans. So anyway, her name's Gregory, or something. So that was the only Caucasian lady she's ever had on there, you know. Because I don't know if you know, VooTubers, but Rachel Wagland is 43% Nigerian. Yes, she is from the Niger region of Africa. Yes, she is, you see. So that is why, well, up to about when she was about 37, she always hung around with white people and dated purely white men, didn't she? Yes, she did. Yeah, but she's had a pontification on the road to Damascus, hasn't she? She's had a hallucination or something, hasn't she? And now, well, she's virtually Caribbean, isn't she, VooTubers? Well, she smokes the Mary Jane, so, you know, it's probably brought out the Caribbean in her, hasn't it, VooTubers? I mean, most people, when you go to a wedding, what do you normally get? You usually get a bit of cake. But if you go to Rachel's wedding, well, you get a bag of weed, don't you? So there you go. So I think it's that. It's turned her brain. It's made her go a bit, you know, a bit mushy. So she's dragged somebody up there this week. I can't think who it was. It's another lady of ethnicity, though. And she's out of her depth, because you can see she's never spent any time with anybody that wasn't sort of posh, white, upper working. spit those words out, girl. We're upper working and upper middle class. Let's have it right, VTubers. She's never been around all those fancy pants people, hasn't she? Yeah, that's what she's used to. Yeah, she don't go. See, she's out of her depth. So, somebody said she was boring and she says she don't like the B word. But I'm with that bird, whoever that old bint was that she had on there. I think she is boring and I don't care who knows it really, VTubers, because she can't police what people say and what people bleed and think. Madam la bloody horizontal, old fur coat and no drawers, isn't she, old Rachel Wagland? Yeah, she's going to empower women as I keep coming on here week in and week out, from Tuesday to Bleeding Tuesday, or whatever it is. She's going to empower women by being as totally unrelatable to the average woman that you could ever imagine. I mean, there's probably women in undiscovered tribes in the deepest, darkest interior of the Amazon bleeding jungle that have bleeding heard of that old thing. Yes, that's why they're there. I expect they all lived in penthouses until that thing was on the scene, and then they've all skedaddled, didn't they? Eh? Once they know she's going to come around and start empowering them and interfering with them, well, there you go. So anyway, she had her podcast again. I mean, it was the usual, like being hit over the head by a Mogadon, VTubers, the usual stuff that she hallucinates us with. And somebody said the B word, and she don't like the B word because she don't like people telling her the truth, and that is, she's boring. And also, I got quite excited because Professor Jordan Peterson, he had a slight back, and he didn't have a slight back. He gave his pronouncements as a clinician that basically she's full of shit. So he said it posh, you know, he said it in a posh way because obviously he's educated, isn't he, Professor Dr. Jordan Peterson? Yes, he is. He said that she was superficial, you know. I mean, that's putting it nicely, in it, to be honest. I mean, shallow. You couldn't get any more shallow than that, could you? And, of course, why does she always do that porno voice? Because I don't think there's any women that are really going to, like, be empowered by listening to her doing her sexy porno breathing into the microphone. It's just irritating, isn't it? It just makes you want to, wow. I'll tell you what it's like. It's like listening to those pre-teens on TikTok, really, isn't it? That sort of stuff. Oh, I don't like the word. Boring. Someone should give her a nebuliser because she sounds like she's going to have a bleeding asthma attack after time for 2 first, doesn't she? Bleeding middle-aged old bag she is. Any rate, so she's on there banging on about how she don't like people telling her she's boring, even though she is boring. And while we're on the subject, right, why has Prince Henry of Wales, Mountbatten Windsor, son of the King, gone from being Prince Henry Mountbatten Windsor, son of the King, to Harry, my husband, H, has to invisible? He's disappeared. He's disappeared, VTubers. I'm not being funny. They want to send the cops round there. That's what they want to do. Because I wouldn't be surprised if she's gone full Jodie Arias. There you go. She's probably, she's probably done Jodie Arias, hasn't she? She's got the eyes, hasn't she, to be fair? Yes, superficial, supercilious, shallow little madam she was, preaching to the world about, well, as I say, it's like having a Mogadon, being hit over the head by a bleeding Mogadon, isn't it, VTubers, listening to that load of old tripe. So, there you go, she don't like people calling her boring. Her children are still, well, they've disappeared, haven't they? Yes, they are. I think they're like the Turpin kids. Yes, I think they keep locked indoors. Yeah, never to see the light of day, even when they're nearly 30 years old, they'll still be locked up in her house. Yes, they will. Yeah, see, those narcissists, people always say, oh, well, she's got this, she's that. No, the reason she don't like Harry and her kids around is because she wants the spotlight on her. She's a bleeding narcissist. That's what narcissists are. That's what they're like. And it's only a couple of weeks ago she thought the trees and birds were talking to her. So, you know, that's the way they are. Everything's about them. You know, if the sun comes out, it comes out for them, doesn't it? She don't want to share the spotlight with people like her husband and her little kids, does she? As if they even exist. And the latest hallucination is, apparently, and she's doing this to copy me. I'm telling you that now, VTubers. She's doing it to copy me and she's doing it to get on my nerves. Because whatever I do, she's got to copy me. She's getting an award for the kindness or something this year. For something or other. For being kind. I don't know. Being a kind of twat. I don't know. But anyway, she's got an award for it. And she's copying me because she heard through the grapevine that I'm getting it for Slimmer of the Year. Yes, I am. because, well, I've given up the donuts, haven't I? So, you know, I put myself up for the award. And I don't think anybody else bothered going for it. So anyway, I've won it. And that's put her nose out of joint, that considerable ski slope of a nose of hers. Hasn't it, VTubers? Yes, her nose is out of joint now. So she's getting herself in a what? I think her PR company is paying for it. And to be fair, I think her PR company is actually her. So she's paying for it. And she's getting an award for being a kind person. As I say, a kind of twat really, but never mind. And, well, I hope nobody rings up her sister who's in a wheelchair, or her poor ailing father. Yeah, and hey, have you noticed as well this week, not that I listened to it, to be honest, you know, I was still D4ing from cryogenically, do you remember what I told you? So, but something about that. She's now reinvented her childhood, because apparently that Doris Spurd, or whatever, that woman that she always says it's her mum, but at this point, you know, anything's possible in it, to be fair. Anything, we don't know what to believe anymore, do we? So she's dragged this woman up from somewhere, yeah, Doris, her name is, and now Doris was Maria von Trapp. Yes, she was Maria von Trapp, she was. Oh, yes, she was. She was a lovely mum. She wasn't in the big house. She wasn't in the big house, VTubers. No, it's just nasty rumour. No. Doris was lovely. She was there keeping house, taking her to dancing schools and this, that and the other, and making her food and baking cookies and this, that and the other. So there you go, just pure narcissism. Oozing all over the bleeding microphone it was, VTubers. Tiresome palooza. Because we all know it's a load of old shit, don't we really? But there you go, so we've all been treated to her latest splurge. Haven't we really? Yes, and she wants us all to know that she don't like people calling her boring. Or bitch or something, I don't know. Because she likes to police words. They do, these narcissists, yes. And she's absolutely determined to get people to think what she wants them to think, really. And we're not allowed to have our own opinion. And to actually meet that end, she thinks that the way to get on there is to pretend that she's empowering women by... Well, it sounds like she's doing a bit of Neil and Bob on the microphone, doesn't it? Let's have it right, VTubers. It does. It sounds like Madame La Horizontale, right, is actually doing a bit of the fellatio to the microphone, doesn't it? Eh? As I say, someone should give her a bleeding nebuliser, shouldn't they, VTubers? She always sounds like she's just, wow, she's expiring, she can't breathe no more, she's going to have an asthma bleeding attack, eh? So there you go, VTube. I don't know what to make of it. But she's only copying me, so you're going to hear about it. I've got the Slimmer of a Year awards, because obviously I've got the figure. And she's jealous. You know, it's as simple as that. She's jealous. So she's gone for kindness, because she knows that me and kindness are very distant cousins indeed. So she knows she can outdo me on that one, because, well, your old girl's a bit of a bitch, isn't she? And I don't care who knows it. And I don't care who calls me it either. And I don't care who thinks it about me. Guess what? I don't bleeding care. I think that's Catherine Tate, that one, wasn't it? I don't know where that one come from, VTubers. But I don't care what people think. And most of us don't care what people think because we're grounded in ourselves. We're not trying to take over the bleeding world. Are you stupid? Fancy saying to you, oh, she's going to get an award for kindness. What are they going to give Kim Jong-un one for humanitarian work or something next, aren't they? I've heard it all bleeding now. I really have. Well, then, what's that? That Salman bin, what's his name? Well, we're going to give him, what's his name? Salman Mohammed bin Salman over there in your Abu Dhabi land. Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're going to give him a humanitarian award. Yes. He's the most humanitarian leader the world's ever known. Yes, yeah. And what's that other one? Li Jinping or whatever is Ling Ping in China. Yeah, he's gonna get one for kindness as well. Yes, because they're so humanitarian, these people, aren't they? And I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter what way you look at it, that thing is looking to end up as president. So we're going to hell in a handcart, aren't we, VTubers? So anyway, I thought I'd just get on here quickly and try and hallucinate you. But make of it what you will. So there you go. Bye, VTube. Bye. Bye-bye.